Welcome to the installation video of the CURT 56165 T-connector on the 2011 Toyota RAV4. We estimate this installation to take 30 minutes to 1 hour depending on your level of expertise. These are the tools necessary for the install. Begin by opening the rear hatch, followed by disconnecting the negative battery cable to ensure your safety and the safety of your vehicle's electrical system. Continue by removing the cargo privacy screen, floor covering, and cargo cover. On the driver's side, remove 3 trim fasteners holding the trim in place. Remove 2 trim panels to gain access to the taillight wiring harness. Remove the rear scuff panel by carefully pulling up and away. Using a trim retainer tool or pry bar, separate the trim from the vehicle far enough to gain access to the taillight wire connectors. Repeat this process on the passenger side. On the driver's side, pull back the trim to gain access to the taillight wire connectors. Separate the gray connector from the taillight. Insert the T-connector with the yellow wire in between the disconnected taillight wire connectors, making sure the locking tabs are in place. Route the remaining T-connector with the green wire out from the driver's side trim and underneath the removed scuff panel and under the passenger side trim. Disconnect the passenger taillight wire connectors and insert the remaining T-connector with the green wire in between the disconnected taillight connectors, making sure the locking tabs are in place. Locate a suitable mounting location for the white ground wire. Drill a pilot hole to fasten the white ground wire with a supplied self-tapping screw, or use an existing attachment point like we've used here. Prepare the black power wire by stripping one end of the power wire and inserting the stripped end into the yellow butt connector. Crimp this section together. On the red inline fuse, remove the ends that have been pre-stripped. Insert one end of the red inline fuse wire into the yellow butt connector. Crimp this section together. Finally, remove the remaining pre-stripped end of the red inline fuse wire and crimp the yellow eyelet to the red inline fuse wire. Attach the yellow eyelet to the accessory nut on the positive battery post. Route the black power wire beneath and around the engine block, making sure to route away from moving parts and excessive heat sources. Attach the black power wire with the supplied cable ties. Here we are routing the black power wire along the brake and fuel lines. Continue to route and fasten away from moving parts and the exhaust system. Near the trunk pan, locate a rubber grommet that gains access into the cargo area. Pull the grommet. Cut a small slit through the rubber grommet large enough to route the black power wire through. Route the black power wire through the grommet. Route the black power wire into the cargo area through the access point and reseat the grommet into the trunk pan. Trim any excess from the black power wire and strip the end of the recently cut black power wire. Using the yellow butt connector, crimp the black power wire to the black power wire of the black converter box, making sure a strong splice is made. Mount the black converter box to a flat surface using the supplied double-sided tape. Here, we are using the back side of the driver's side trim. Reinstall the previously removed trim panels and trim fasteners. Followed by replacing the scuff panel, cargo cover, floor covering, and finally the cargo privacy screen. Insert the 10 amp fuse into the inline fuse holder and secure the cap tightly. Reattach the negative battery cable. Be sure to test your new wiring with an electrical tester or properly wired trailer. Route the 4-flat connector to the rear center of the vehicle when not in use, and keep it neatly bundled and out of the way when not in use. This completes the installation of the CURT 56165 on the 2011 Toyota RAV4. Need a bike rack or roof rack for your ride? Find a CURT dealer near you at curtmfg.com.
CURT, the first name in towing products.